Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dolynny TV. I'm Tyson Dolynny, ready to take you through a gigantic, absolutely massive, no doubt about it, big ol' victory for our Edmonton Oilers this evening against the Vegas Golden Knights in Vegas. Let me tell you, it was greasy because, well, for a lot of factors, we had a couple of chances to really screw it up. And you know what? The Oilers did very, very well keeping the Vegas Golden Knights away from the net as much as possible in that third period, keeping things going. We get the 4-2 W, and we end up with 33 points as the Arizona Coyotes closed in today to within a point of the division lead before we ended up finishing this one off against the Vegas Golden Knights. And here, ladies and gentlemen, we go, well, into Arizona tomorrow to try and create a 5-point separation in the standings between us and them for first and second. Whew. That would be absolutely dandy if we could get that one done, that is for sure. So, obviously, your storyline, Connor McDavid, the huge night, Leon Draisaitl, a huge night. Everybody absolutely had a great night, but bar none was the fact that Mike Smith bounced back, battled through, had 26 shots against, had a total of 24 saves, only 2 goals against. So he only gave up 1 goal less than he gave up against the Los Angeles Kings, but a much better effort on his part in that one. So Vegas credited right now with 25 shots. I believe it was 26 last I saw on the broadcast as time winded down between the Oilers and Golden Knights on Sportsnet Hockey Night in Canada tonight. 23 saves for Mike Smith for a .920 save percentage, 2 goals against, guys. That right there, that tells you he upped his save percentage tonight. He upped his goal, or down, I guess, lowered his goals against average. So that's what we absolutely want to see, and that's what we get. Bad game, good game. Koskinen, bad game, good game. Mike Smith, bad game, good game. I don't want to see this continue, but it's good that it has continued because at least it hasn't been bad game, bad game, bad game, and that is a nice thing for us for sure. Let me move that mic up there so as you can hear me a little bit better. I don't have to yell and wake everybody up in the house. Marc-Andre Fleury, well, a little bit of a rough game for him, an .871 save percentage, although we did have 31 shots on net, so don't kid yourself there. We did what we did to score some goals this evening. Now, thing is, I can sit here and tell you it was the Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl show all over again. Just is what it is as per normal. That's discrediting what this Oilers team did tonight. That is absolutely discrediting what the Oilers did tonight, because what the Oilers did tonight, to their credit very much so, is have a complete team effort from a complete off night for the team the other game, right? Obviously LA, not a game any of the Oilers should have been proud of. Here we are in Vegas needing a complete team game, and that's exactly what we got. Every single line had 2 or 3 shifts each in which they hemmed the Vegas Golden Knights in their own zone, created havoc, created turnover after turnover, deep pucks along the boards, just ravaging the Golden Knights' attempts to get out of their zone and forcing it back towards Fleury. And that's something we don't get to see very often out of our Oilers, even though we're winning a lot of games this year. However, that may still stand as something we want to see more of every single night, right? If we get this effort every single night out of our Edmonton Oilers, guys, we're going to be winning a lot of games, ladies and gentlemen. Without a doubt, we'll be winning a lot of games. And right now, here's the fun fact. The Edmonton Oilers, as it sits in this NHL season, let me just go over to your standings for a quick second, because you've got the Bruins at 35 points, you've got Washington at 37, you've got the Islanders at 33, and now the Edmonton Oilers, 25 games into the season, have won 15 of those games. So you want to talk about that. How about winning 60% of your hockey games, guys? That is 42 or 49.2 wins this season on pace for the Edmonton Oilers. That's without overtime or shootout losses factored in. That's enough points for the playoffs. So She is a good go right now. Let's get down to it, shall we? We need to get to this scoring summary because I could spend all night saying what a fantastic game it was to watch. I mean, fantastic effort all around. Sure, there were some mistakes, and we'll get to that in a minute. But we'll talk first off Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, Zach Kassian, the workmanship, the effort put in on the first two goals by those guys. And then, of course, Bear scored the second one, but Connor McDavid gets his 17th of the season. Draisaitl, Kassian in the corner. That's why Kassian is on the top line. No doubts about it. And that is exactly how the Oilers are supposed to score goals. Is hard work, creates chances, gets the job done. Goals go in the net. Easy as said. Easy as said. Ethan Bear from Leon Draisaitl and Zach Kassian as well. That second goal, you know, something special was happening as soon as Draisaitl carried it over the corner on his backhand side. Bear starts drifting down into the slot. Bear gets the shot off. Ooh, Marc-Andre Fleury looked awful on that save, but that's why it wasn't a save. It was a goal, and Ethan Bear will take that all day. Now, obviously, Cody Eakin gets a weird goal towards the end of the first period. It kind of takes a hop into the slot right in front of the crease, and well, what are you supposed to do if you're Mike Smith? I ain't faulting you there. Cody Eakin gets the shot to go in the net, and it was 2-1 after the first, so you almost had a sense, oh, this isn't going to go our way, but hey, hold on. It did. Marcus Granlund, 12:04 into the second period. Again, like I said off of the Connor McDavid goal, hard-working in the corners, down low, grinding away goals. That's how this team's supposed to score goals. That's exactly why Marcus Granlund got his second of this Oilers season in that second period. Gaetan Haas, Patrick Russell, guys you don't hear every day scoring goals or getting assists, get assists. Marcus Granlund gets his second goal, and guys, that's a hard grinding fourth line goal, all started by Gaetan Haas getting in there and bumping on the puck. That's a forecheck. That is what you want to see. That is to perfection, and that was huge for us to go up. Well, at that point, 3-1. Then, of course, like I said, this game did factor in some weird bad plays, and unfortunately, guys, it was Adam Larsson on this one with a dead to rights giveaway from the defensive zone into the neutral zone. Caught Clefbaum off guard. Clefbaum gets walked. Adam Larsson gets walked by virtue of not knowing how to respond to such a scenario. And, well, suddenly Shea Theodore, the defenseman for the Vegas Golden Knights, we're not kidding ourselves. Shea Theodore is a very, very good defenseman for the Vegas Golden Knights, so we're not going to sit here and say it's some no-name. No, Shea Theodore's got some name recognition, so we'll give him credit where credit is due. Makes it a 3-2 game going into the third period. However, you know that power play can't stay silent forever. It was silent against the LA Kings. Well, it had to come back roaring to life on a 1-for-3 night as Connor McDavid from Leon Draisaitl, another again down low, work it behind the net, get it out front, score a goal, and that's exactly what Connor McDavid did there. So guys, fantastic effort all around from the team tonight. Connor McDavid, that first goal, whew. Man, that's why we have him. You want to talk about the most explosive player in the NHL. Takes 4 strides, and the guy behind him's a step and a half behind him after 4 strides, and that's cutting straight across the slot to beat Marc-Andre Fleury. So a fantastic, fantastic goal there to open things up. Your first start of the game is Connor McDavid, as voted by Sportsnet. He's a +2, so he bounces back after that -3, and then I think -3 in the first period. I think he was a -2, so it evens out. Leon Draisaitl, 3 assists, and Shea Theodore gets that fancy third star for the fancy goal. Shots on goal, I've already talked about that, 31-27, so Mr. Mike Smith now credited with 2 extra saves than before, so make that 25 saves on 27 shots. 36-46 the hits for the Golden Knights. Guys, you want to talk about a game that had some playoff intensity? This one did. To a degree, this one did have some playoff intensity, and it's nice to see that kind of effort come out of the Oilers in such a style of a game, right? We've talked about this Oilers team maybe not stacking up playoff-wise. Well, Golden Knights are a playoff team the past few years, and we stacked up just fine to take a 4-2 victory. Faceoffs 30-29 for the Golden Knights. We did have a healthy lead, but that seems to be our tendency. Either we're way behind and end up with the lead at the end of the game, or we're way ahead and end up trailing at the end of the game. I don't know. Giveaways, guys. This is silly. Adam Larson is the only official giveaway of the game. 13-1 for the Golden Knights in the giveaway department. That's brutal. That's a reason why the Oilers won right there. Takeaways 12-10 as well for the Oilers, so another reason there. Block shots, like I said, playoff intensity, guys. 19-18. Not very often you see both teams blocking plus 15 shots each, but that's exactly what happened there, and fantastic night there. Now, I know there's several of you on the comment section that say this Oilers team, key to winning is staying out of the penalty box. Guess what we didn't do at all this evening? Take a penalty. No 2-minute minor, no 5-minute major, no 10-minute misconduct. The Oilers clean in the penalty department. Ooh, man, does that sound like a good time to me, guys? I'm Tyson, this is Dolynny TV, a fantastic team effort. Almost said TV there, so yeah, getting late at night, I guess. But a fantastic team effort to get this victory in the books. Improved to 33 points on the year, 3 points up on the Arizona Coyotes, and of course a chance to go 5 up if we can beat them in regulation tomorrow. Part 1 of Part 2, the big weekend that is for our Edmonton Oilers now taken care of, and now we look forward to the big game against the Arizona Coyotes. Let me get you the information you're craving on that one, because ladies and gentlemen, it's a 6 p.m. Mountain start against the Arizona Coyotes tomorrow on Hometown Hockey. Guys, I'm Tyson Dolynny TV, up on Oda here. As per usual, you have yourselves a great night.